What's up, everybody? I've been asking myself, is there anything that I can do on a daily basis that can just make me better? Okay, not taking stuff, there's supplements, there's vitamins, all that stuff. But what can I do, practice, that can make me overall better, that can help me create the future I want, that can help sharpen my mind? And I started thinking about how rare it is to set aside a time that I respect by just not doing anything. So instead of adding something to my daily life, maybe subtracting from. So everywhere, guys, there's stimulus. Okay, this is very simple to understand. There's stimulus everywhere we look. You can whip out your phone. How many times a day are you doing absolutely nothing? Okay. Now, for me, other than meditation, and that would be considered a sacred silence, a sacred period of time where I remove stimulus, as much of it as I can, because stimulus, just looking around. But a sacred period of time, and the Navy SEALs do this. The Navy SEALs they call this the sacred silence, where they sit, either meditation or sit in thought. Now, I want you guys to think, literally, how much time through the day is not spent with some sort of stimulus? And what is that doing to the mind? My buddy told me, he said, man, I don't know, I would like to start just setting aside 10-15 minutes where I just think. Okay, not a lot of people do that anymore, where you just stop, and this can be your meditation, okay? Or you can just stop for 5, 10, 15 minutes and think. He said, the reason I want to do this is because I catch myself, whenever I'm not doing something, my mind is like, okay, let's find something to do. Twitch TV maybe. Watching, just constantly streaming stuff into your brain, constant input. Watching YouTube videos, listening to music. So setting aside a certain period of time to just think, to sharpen the sword. The book Social, I want to talk about this because it relates. The book Social talks about the 3 needs: food, water, shelter. Okay, food, water, shelter. It says that there's a 4th one, and the 4th one is social. We are social creatures, social animals from the time that we're infants. We cry out in our cribs. We cry out to see if our mother will come, if someone will come and care for us. If left alone for too long, prisoners thrown into the hole drives them mad. Okay, too much time spent in isolation can drive you mad. We need social interaction. We need love. We need nurturing. We need to be nurtured. And you see this is terrible, right? It's traumatic to a young baby when they're just abandoned, when they're shown a wall, okay, when they're not shown proper love. So this 4th is social, right? Love, social, food, water, shelter. In this book, Social, it talks about there's a default setting when we're not using cognition, when we're not using cognitive function, figuring stuff out, analytical. There's a default setting that we revert to. This default setting is social. We think about our social circle, about our social life, about work, our jobs, the people around us, our families, our husbands, wives, children, our careers, school, people, our relations between other people. That's the default setting. It's working things out. So it's literally getting better socially. Okay? And there's been years, you may be 20 years old, you may be 30 years old, that you've spent time in this default setting. Now this is very cool. Listen closely. When scientists agree, the 10,000 hour rule, okay? 10,000 hours to mastery. We're social creatures. Our default setting is social. So we've had 10,000 hours. We've spent 10,000 hours doing something, right? We've been in that default. If you're 20 years old, you've been in that default setting, right? Without using cognition, driving in the car, just kind of, what's that word? Mindlessness. So mindlessness, you're in this default setting. You've had 10,000 hours, so you're pretty good at social interactions. You don't got, I'm not saying you're Tony Robbins, you know, you're not some god at public speaking. You don't have the best friends, but we are social creatures. We've learned how to talk to other people, how to communicate, how to sort of pick up on body language and cues, right? This is all going on in the default setting. Now, back to the sacred silence. By setting aside a time where there's not input, when there's not constant bombardment of stimulus, our mind is able to go back into this default setting, is able to think and work things out. Right? As we get older, as children, we don't have as much stimulus. But when we get older, we have emails, we have cell phones, we have texts, people keep calling us, the phone's ringing, the computer. There's so much online. There's so much to look at, to listen to. What do you choose, right? How do you choose? So, I'm going to end this here. Look at your life, guys. How much time a day are you doing nothing? Maybe this is going to be my new thinking chair, where I just sit here and let my mind work things out. Sharpen itself. Turn things over. In this crazy machine, turn things over without being sucked into something else, without something else holding my attention. Okay? But coming back, whatever. You can pick a topic and then just go, let your mind wander. Mental calisthenics, my video on keeping a journal, and maybe writing a journal. But the sacred silence, the time over the years spent with these quiet moments, our brain is getting better at something. Okay? Our brain is developing in one way or the other. Okay, so introduce this to your life. If you think this is important, necessary, introduce this to your life by maybe taking something away, subtracting from. See you guys soon.